see you again in the dark side.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the police. Let's get straight into it. We're on day 7, July 21st. Racist gangs run wild in the city. Mayor Rogers displeased with the police department because we didn't fire all our black cops. Second tower to be built in Freeburg. I don't know if that's quiet for you guys, but it's loud for me whenever he starts that car.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kinda like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Sounds like a revolution is going on. You're my favorite deputy. City officials want to demolish my house because of some bureaucratic error. If I don't resolve the problem today, my family is gonna have it. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable thing. I need to take my car in the shop. Yeah, sure. Only because I like you. Only because you have like a 515 on there. Plus, we got some other people who can fill in for you. This Birch guy, I might have to fire him. He's too old. New records can be attained as gifts or a thank you for your service, but why wait when you can refill your collection now? Shinsley has caught a rich assortment at the lowest possible prices. Pre-order and save. See, I thought this was real money for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, no thanks. Alright, go to map. Another day in the city. Very interesting service. You program a member of the family. So it'll hardly cost you a thing, except for my life. Oh no. Affairs. The Sands. Crime trap. The Mafia will falsify a special crime in progress report. All the officers... Oh, wow. Wow, that's horrible. Mafia will falsify a special investigation and the detective... Oh, wow, okay. Intimidate members of the committee before hearing... Oh, wow, that's awful. I hate all of those options. Your new assistant is no Kendrick, but he's not as useless as he might seem. He can handle some of your duties while you're pressed for time, but lunch is on you, along with any other expenses. Deputy. Send your staff for training. Hire a snitch. Ooh, that's really good. Barbie, informal outdoor party. Consulting detective, an experienced but retired detective, will assist you in your for month's fee. Find out what your plans to test. Wow, okay. Buy silence. That's. Oh. Oh. Best officer, best detective. Hell yeah. See, Birch is tired, but I think I'm gonna fire him anyways. So, affairs. Police station, labor market. Birch, I think I can fire you for being too old. Yeah, you're getting fired. Might as well. Rick Grimes. The Walking Dead. Alright, this is shift day, so we're gonna hire you for this shift. Here we go. I'll have to fire Birch eventually. Boom. And then we can need 2 officers for this. So Vandal and you. Now proceed with that. Bigfoot Athletic Shoes Shop. It's got a long timer, so I'm just gonna let it wear down just in case there's something else that needs to be dealt with first. Fender caught. Hell yeah. You were able to arrest all suspects. Hell yeah. See, now we could just put these guys right back on, I think, because it really didn't take long. Oh. I'm gonna let this also wear down. Yeah. Oh, wow, this is gonna require a lot. A man returned from work earlier than usual, found his young wife in bed with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking a hunting ride. Oh, okay. Let's just, boom, boom. Alright, now we got these 2 people up. They should be able to handle it by themselves. Now we're screwed on any other calls until all of these people get back, which, oh god. We're hosting a premiere Back to the... Oh, okay. Today in Freiburg, we're hosting the premiere of Back to the Future. The film's distributors have asked the city for an officer to stand at the door and ensure that visitors don't bring handheld cameras to the theater. Alright, send them. Even though, we're completely out of officer already, I think this is okay. Because by the looks of it, these guys are almost done with what they're doing. These guys just arrived, and he's about ready to arrive, so... Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good job, guys.
Looks like we have a situation.
Teens are standing around smoking not far from the store, admiring their new shoes. Time to return those.
9/11.
Oh, I didn't think that would work. Good job. Good job. I feel bad for firing Birch now because it's starting to get up there in the star points. I forget what they're called, but
412A is
Freiburg
progress.
Elementary School. Well, we have no officers to deal with it, so... Oh, I can't close it out. Okay. A young father deprived of his parental rights tried to pick up his daughter from school. When he wasn't allowed access, he started attacking the teacher, knocked her to the ground, and started kicking her. Okay, we're going to definitely send some officers there. Come on. So, we're going to send Grant, Birch, and Prudy. Now let's see what this is. Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue, which our mutual friend, Charles Dilly, said you can help me with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freiburg. Recently, my ex-wife got half of my record collection in a lawsuit. There's a lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police, and I always try to act like a law-abiding citizen. If some of you guys went over there in uniform and told her those records were evidence and no, I'm not going to do that because that's scummy. I understand that's a business and all that, but it's still pretty scummy.
progress.
Plus, we got other things to do. The guard says that someone got into the exhibition hall, scrawled pictures of penises on the artwork, and hid in the closet. Alright, well, let's send Vandal and Birch. Super easy. Oh, here we go. Mafia assignment. Damn it. Jack. We have something going down today at engineering plant at 2209. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $4,000 should be enough for such a request. We have something going down today at engineering plant 2209. I'll have to keep that in mind. It's not like I'm going to like help them. I don't really have a choice. Fender escaped. How? Prudy. Bad job, Prudy.
Looks like we have a situation.
All the lights are on when the police arrive. The museum's caretaker explains that he's only had the job a couple of weeks, and he's worried he's going to get fired over this foolishness. Police calm him down, and he points out the bathroom stall the artist locked himself in. Come out with your hands up. Terrified, a tearful young man holding a knife. Says that he's engaged in some kind of performance art, and then no one understands him, but he's okay. Tell me about your work. Oh, yeah, you gotta be nice to them, and then you beat the shit out of them afterwards. That's how it works. I'm sorry, what's your name? I'm not gonna help you with that. It's too much. Too many police you require for it. You honestly could have one officer, like the most incompetent officer, do that, but... So it's coming time for the thing that he doesn't want the police for. Yeah, it's 2209 at the engineering office, so let's see what call comes. Yeah.
911 in progress.
Theft. We just groundskeeper at a machine factory. He spotted 2 offenders stealing aluminum from the factory through the hole in the wall. As much as I don't want to, we gotta leave it. Should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I? We have a bunch of good officers. I could do that, and it works so perfect, but no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry.
911.
Offenders escaped. Okay. Thank you for doing as we asked. Here's the amount we agreed on. Does that mean I actually have an option where I could be like, hey... Okay. Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine, the retired cop who went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, we've decided to conduct psychology testing for all cops over the age of 50. That includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Eleanor Waterbury is waiting for you in her office. Don't be late. That's fair. Yeah, that means Birch, even though he's getting fired, will probably get tested. Police station. Birch, Jasky, probably Delberto. Yeah, all those guys are gonna get talked to. Why do I have so many detectives on this? I need to move it. Wait, that's 4 over here. Yeah, what the hell? Move to Shift A for me. Yeah, I need 3 detectives on both sides. I don't know why I have... Honestly, I could really easily become a crime lord if I wanted to in this game. Alright, end the day. So I just read all these in advance. This one's like, this is what I hate about like political people, because this stuff happens in real life. Like, you don't want to admit it, but there's a lot of stuff like this that goes on. It's like, no, nobody cares about the mayor except for the government, and they'll give him hella money for it, which is dumb. Robespierre announces political ambitions, 6 new restaurants to appear in city by year's end. Well, that's good. More local business. Dr. Eleanor Waterbury. Mr. Bloy, this is a very simple test. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. Just look at them and tell me what you see. That's horrible. See, what I look about it is I just see a man eating berries. That's what I see, but I see where he gets it. It's like in the barn. 2 natives beating a drum. I don't see that. 5 or flying sever. No, that's horrible. Man taking a handful of tablets in a barn. Okay. This looks like someone, sticking their foot through a door. I don't see how he sees that. A man going back to his house. That's what I see, yeah. That makes sense. It's the best option. A gift? Like someone handing someone a gift? Okay, I see the Christmas tree. A blue... What? I love that option. I honestly, I kind of would have picked it. A man giving... Oh. So all the options are probably going to be this one here. Because it's very obvious, and like you can kind of see some of these, but dropping Christmas ornament. Piece of, oh no. Oh. 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 Oh no. And slapping the man pushing the woman falling over the Christmas tree. Oh, I see why his wife left him. Oh, that's horrible. So he got pissed that she dropped the Christmas ornament. He started yelling at her. She got pissed at him, slapped him across the face, and he was like, yeah, I ain't having any of that, and he pushed her over, and she fell in the oh, wow, that's horrible. It's horrible. No black employees at City Hall, mayor says accident. Shia Broom reelected as Freeburg General Attorney. Major businessmen ready to invest in the future of the city. I have 1 stripe to assign. I kind of want to assign it to him, make him even stronger. But let's see. Who's been doing pretty good? Vandal's been doing pretty good. Chin has been doing pretty good. I might give it to Chin, but I don't want to like invest all my apples in one place. I give it to Vandal. Oh, that really bumped him up. I think that bumped him up by 100. I'm gonna have to go back and see. Just go straight to map. Okay, gang member. Kan Yin Lin turned out to be a member of the gang known as the Red Mask. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Yeah, that makes sense. There are a number of gangs in Freeburg. That means there are bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of one gang or another. In exchange for immunity, they may be willing to give up their bosses. Ooh, Ningheat. In this way, you can get your hooks into the gang members higher and higher up the food chain and ultimately take down the boss. If you do arrest the boss, the gang will be finished and you'll get to claim the reward. There's also a reward for formally charging gang members. Whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus, but your real deal but your deal with that person is over. Don't settle for small fish. Use your small fish to catch the big fish. I'm not going to arrest him. Can't do anything with her. I'm going to start to investigate him. I'm going to get the lead investigator, and I'm going to get both of these people on it. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organization appeared in Freiburg. Today, they are holding their first protest. As far as we know, the organization is backed by foreign sponsors, and their goal is to get their people into important positions in City Hall. The protest may escalate into something more serious, and we need to show them who's in charge. Use batons and tear gas, even firearms if necessary. Let's show them what intimidation looks like up close and personal. I don't think I'm comfortable with that. Mr. Boyd, your psyche is in good shape. My only concern is your stress level. My research shows that Beethoven's music soothes and relaxes the nervous system. I recommend you invest a bit into a good old Ludwig van. It will help with any violent urges you might be feeling. Okay, oh hey, this is... No. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. That... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I thought this was the leader of the feminist thing. I was like, oh, time to, you know... Well, we gotta do this fast, but no. Bao gave several interviews in which he spoke about atrocities committed by the Red Mask Gang. She embellishes a lot and distorted the facts. If you want to keep the people from panicking, you'll need to take down the gang within the next 4 days. Let us be successful. Well, I don't know how Freiburg is, so let's put our lowest members in there, and then let's support it. Wait, do I have to have SWAT? Oh, I actually have to have SWAT for this. Okay. Jack, we have a problem. The chief prosecutor in Freiburg is a woman, and it seems she's on the side of the feminists. You might be walking into some serious legal problems. We'd better play it safe, fake some evidence. We'll forge a recording of which your officer says she hates women. You couldn't wait to turn their faces into a bloody mess. Oh, wow, okay, I can't do any of these, so, I refuse.
710A in progress.
Hostage situation. A dissatisfied client entering some law offices with a pistol took several employees hostage and demanded a meeting with the firm's partners. These shyster Jews took me for a ride. They sucked up all my money and my son went to jail, or still went to jail. Alright, well, let's get you, and I don't think I could really put anybody else on there. He should be good by himself. Like, he's like, suppressed the protest, but no. We're not going to use force. Ooh, Ning He is the faithful assistant Jing Yang, a founding member of the gang. He's entrusted with the most serious jobs. Necklace. Ning He keeps his most valued prizes at home while he arranges their sale. Then he brings them to the Wise Dragon restaurant on the day before he's planning to make a deal. The gang must have an immediate buyer for the necklace. So Ning He brought it to the restaurant the same night it was stolen. Usually the restaurant is open around the clock, but it was closed that night before because an important deal was going down. Ning He has a key to the restaurant. Valuables are kept in a safe under the bar. Okay, so we have him entering and we have him leaving. Okay, so we're investigating this Ning He guy, but I thought it was the guy we caught that was on the motorcycle. Well, I'm hoping Stovall. Jack, we have something going down at Robshish Casino. Yeah, I won't do anything. I don't think I really can. Also, they were trying to get me to right here. Offender caught, officer unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good. Now I'm gonna say this while everything's paused. I don't think I needed to do like the whole, oh, I have to, oh, excuse me. I don't think I needed to do the whole thing where I was like, oh, I have to, you know, protect myself and da-da-da, you know what I mean? And forge evidence. If I didn't do, like, if I were to do the, forceful, like, anti-protest, if I were to use force in that situation, then I think I would have had to, you know, forge some stuff or else I was going to get in hella trouble. But since I didn't use force, I think everything turned out fine. The last picture show theater. I can't investigate it quite yet. I need more. Here, affairs. City Hall. I have to wait a whole new day. I need another detective slot. I don't remember what, oh, okay, that's, affairs, Sands. I wish they would, investigations, gangs. Oh wow, I was not paying attention. I did not know what I was doing. That's fine. That's not okay. Not okay, Christopher Sand. Mr. Boyd, we're installing a new slot machine called Super Mega Dial, well, whatever, 3. Last time we put in a new one of the bigger kids almost broke it the first day. It would be great if we could send, keeps kids under control. Let's see, let's put Grimes and Grant there. I was just kind of looking around, seeing what there is, but yeah, I think everything's fine. We don't really need to do any of that stuff. I think the only time you need to have like a barbecue and stuff is it's when you people are getting super tired, like I am. A pregnant girl called in a report on a suspicious gynecologist who she met in reception. The doctor was behaving very strangely and attempted that she was already 5 months pregnant. Though screamed tears, she explained the doctor said that for only $10,000 he would save me from a parasite. What the fuck? Alright, let's send Vendal and Birch to go check that out. Maybe I should have sent Chin, because it's like a woman, you know. Vex, it's been a while since we had that much fun. We beat the hell out of him. I thought it was just going to say we beat the hell out of him. That would have been kind of fucked up, but thanks for your help, Mr. Boyd. You're no problem.
210 in progress.
Disorderly conduct. Housewife Tarika Montez often complains to the police about her neighbors. They're constantly making a racket and often get into fights, always refusing to discuss things with their neighbors. She's called the police again today after hearing loud bangs at the apartment, along with loud screams. According to her, about 6 or 7 people live in there. Let's send Chin. Let's send Salamadi. Or Samadi. I don't know why I said Salamadi. It's Samadi. The mayor himself, Jackie Sworn. I sent my people there.
We've got a situation.
The doctor spots the police. Come on, I'll release your souls from this. Hit him with the taser.
1210 complete.
There we go. That's right. You gotta hit him with the taser sometimes. You're hit him with the good. I don't know what I'm saying. Jack, we're about. But we've heard that your partners like to play tough. I don't really have a lot of people. Stovall is a really good person. I'll send Grimes and Grant. Because, nobody likes Rick Grimes. I can only send him as reinforcements. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I should have read that more, probably, but...
611 in progress.
True Color Hotel. Oh, okay. A call came in from who is concerned about the cries of a woman in an adjoining room. Yeah, I'll send these two guys out again. It's probably not. To be honest, by the sounds of it, it's probably just like a normal, thing. But you never know. It's good to be a police officer. Just. Ooh, got 3 new frames. Okay. So he walks in. He uses the key on the safe, and then he opens the safe. Oh, okay. Ning He, Chinese immigrant, hasn't officially worked anywhere for the past 10 years. Receiving stolen property. Suburb. I gotta continue on the. Oh, okay. You have it to send it. The home was listed as a gift for the tax return. Grimes and Grant. Grimes and Grant have been on a grind.
Officer on scene.
Oh, okay. It turns out it was something. The door to one of the rooms on the second floor is standing ajar, and through it can be seen a large man holding a crying girl by the neck as he's striking her face and shouting, "Shut up, you whore, I paid you, now keep quiet." Strike the man in the knees. The girl but her pimp leads for the man in another fight. Use pepper spray. Run down the stairs.
611 complete.
Fender caught, officers unharmed. Hell yeah. Disorderly conduct. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Good job, guys. Arson report. Well, I couldn't really afford to send anybody there, so I don't really know what you wanted from me, but... Excuse me. Whew. Receiving stolen property. Offender caught, and officers unharmed, I'm assuming, so good job, guys. You were able to arrest all suspects. Good. So now... I can't investigate her yet? What? No, Stovall, you bastard. No. You were too old anyways. God damn it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this episode. Sadly, Stovall quit. He will forever be in our hearts as one of the best members our police force ever had. Thank you all for joining us today. Have a lovely rest of your day.